So it is July 1st and I am out in my shop. I've been working on these small round plates and I'm getting down to the really small ones, which will take me quite a while. I did try to go through and get the ones that were more of the flowers or had the open tops, but it will take me a while to get through these, but that's what I'm working on this evening. Good morning and happy 4th of July. As you will see, it is kind of cool this morning. It's 54 degrees and they really don't plan on the weather getting much more than 73 today, so it's not going to be very hot. And because it's cold this morning, our cat Mister is taking a nap in my shop. This is his favorite chair and his favorite place to be in the shop because he can see out the door when I have it open. So this morning I got my financials for June all updated. As you can see, it was not the best of months, but it was better than May. So we're going to go with that. Probably because I didn't buy any inventory last month. And as you can see, July is starting out very slowly. We've only had 2 sales so far this month, and after I put money aside for taxes, I am actually in the hole. So hopefully things will pick up a little bit. So what am I working on today? We do have some stuff we'd like to get done. We need to de-winterize the trailer and do some work on that. And my husband wanted to go for a drive out to the lake just to kind of scope around where we're going to be camping in a couple of weeks. But between all of that, I am hoping to get some of these little parts into inventory. I'm really getting down there on that 35-pound box that I bought like a year and a half ago. At least that's what it feels like now. And I'm hoping to be able to work on these today and maybe even get a little bit more in. We'll have to see how the day goes. I just wanted to do a quick little update. I have not been out in my shop this week just because of the holiday, and then we had a family emergency, which I'll probably discuss in my weekly video because it might impact how many more videos I do this summer. But we have had some orders this week. We had a couple of really good sized ones, and I have to kind of laugh about the way things go in spurts because we've had these little Toy Story minifigures in our inventory for quite a while, and I had somebody who bought 2 of them the other day, and now we're selling another one. It just kind of cracks me up how things like that will go in spurts, or you'll have a part that you haven't sold and all of a sudden within a week you'll have 3 people buy the same part. It just cracks me up because you can't tell when people are going to be doing that so that you can get more stuff into your inventory. That's why I always say it's great to have a big variety of parts because you're more likely to draw people in. We sold this guy, the little Ninja Turtle, and 1 slope. July is starting out okay. We had a couple of days there where we didn't get any orders, so we'll have to see how things go going forward. Just want to stay positive and do as much as I can, and hopefully we'll continue to get orders. Good morning. When we were running our errands yesterday, we went to Walmart, and I always check out the Lego aisle, and they had a bunch of stuff that was on clearance or on sale. And a lot of it was not a very good sale, but these 2 happened to be pretty good. So my husband and I picked these up, and he will eventually part these out. I'm guessing it'll probably be fall, winter time before he gets to these, but at least he'll have something to work on. We also have a couple of orders. I'm going to work on these this morning because we're going to be going to the 10:30 a.m. showing of the new Indiana Jones movie. And we're actually going to walk to the theater. It's only about 1.5 miles from our house. So I get a little bit of exercise today. Not sure if I'm going to get much done on the inventory, but this is pretty much the last of the 35-pound box. I have these to put in. It's just a few parts in each category. and it shouldn't take me too long, and I would love to be able to spend today doing this, but I do have to run back up to the hospital this afternoon to see my mom. She had a heart attack before 4th of July, but she didn't realize she was having a heart attack, so she ended up waiting a couple of days before she went to the doctor. So although they put a stent in, she's doing well, she's recovering well, there is a little bit of damage because of the wait time, so she's in the hospital a little bit longer than what most people would be. But she's doing good, and we're hoping she'll be home in a couple of days. But besides that, this is the 35-pound stuff. So out of the 35 pounds so far, and this is pretty much it, I guess, would be all this container full of Lego parts that are scratched or cracked or stressed or have marks on them. So those are in here. This will go in my filler box. These still have to be cleaned. They're dirty. Like this one had crayon or something on it, which I'm hoping I can get off. And so these all need to be washed and looked over to make sure they're good to sell. So I actually do have a little bit more to put in because I'll have to put these into inventory as well. And then for the stuff that wasn't Lego, actually worked out pretty good considering how much was in that box. And this was all that was not Lego. Will go into a container and get taken to Goodwill or Good Samaritans. And then this was just all garbage. I guess for 35 pounds that wasn't bad. I will get the totals and hopefully finally finish out that video here soon. Good morning or almost afternoon here in Montana. It is Sunday, and I have not been spending any time out in my shop, but if you've watched some of my former videos, you know that I have had some family stuff going on that has kind of taken over. But I am out here today. I did a video yesterday, which got uploaded today, and I just got done filming another one. In case I don't get time next week to film it, all I have to do is edit it, which hopefully I can do that throughout the week. And I am hoping to work on a little bit of inventory. I do have to go over and see my mom after lunch today. So I have about a half hour to work on inventory and maybe later this afternoon. It's been very hot here in Montana. It's been kind of nice to be able to be out here in my Lego shop with the AC on in the late afternoon. So how am I doing this month? Not great. We have another week left in the month, and I've only brought in $280. And as you can see, profit after taxes is only $50, which will barely cover the internet and electric. I do have another week, so we'll see how things go. As for my inventory count, I do have 111,000 parts in inventory, so not bad, but apparently not good enough to draw people in. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but like I said, I'm just gonna keep plugging along and we'll see what happens. I know I haven't been doing much of these, but I am working on the 35 pounds. This is the stuff that I have left, a little bit of it. I did get it washed. I got it semi-sorted, and now I'm going to be putting these in. As soon as I get this done, then I can work on these parts here. These were also washed. Once these are done and in inventory, oh, look at that, missed some dirt. Once these are done and into inventory, then I will officially be done with the 35-pound box, and I'll be able to post a video on a start to finish of that Lego haul. Just wanted to give you a quick recap of July. As you can see, July did end up being a little bit better than June, so there was a little bit of an improvement. We also had 2 more orders than we did in June, so things picked up a little bit. However, you can see from my income and expenses sheet that in reality it wasn't all that great because we had more expenses for some business supplies, plus I also spent some money on new inventory So we're a little bit in the hole after we put money aside for taxes, but still things are improving, which is always good.